Circles notifications for another video, and this is what Naruto is the reincarnation of Goku, Asta, Luffy, and Scorpion. Now, I have to thank him for the thumbnail, and I have to thank Waterford Ellie and my friend, I guess you could call him Omaki. I will get a social soon and stuff, but this is the guy who made the thumbnail for me, and yeah. Now, this is the thumbnail he made for me. Thank him for that. But yeah, let's get into it. So we start off where we usually start off the Naruto's attack. Now, this is the thing. Naruto will not get the Naruto sealed inside of him. Now, some of y'all might be wondering why. Well, because it's going to make sense and it's going to go with the storyline. Now, I'm just going to say, in my universe, things get changed. So if you don't like me changing anything, well, then go watch another whatever, okay? Okay? But yeah. So, everything basically happened like in canon, but Naruto not getting the Naruto sealed inside of him. Now we time skip 2 years later. The third Hokage is just standing right there with Naruto. And then 3 more years later, when Naruto turns 5, everybody starts, getting, well, yeah, I forgot about that. I was just playing with y'all. Nobody gets mad at Naruto because where's the beast? The beast is not inside him, right? But yeah, Naruto, he really wants to, train and stuff, but he doesn't have a trainer. So sometimes he just goes in the wild and try to find materials that he can use. Naruto knows the basic chakra. He knows how to use chakra because the third Hokage taught him about chakra. Now the third Hokage just taught him about that, and just real much streets, you could say. Naruto tries training, and he's really good at it. He can walk on water, walk on trees, basic stuff, basic chakra control. Naruto can do all that, but he can't do any jutsus. One day he runs into some thieves. Now these thieves are trying to steal Hinata for the Byakugan. And if you don't know who this is the Cloud. They bump into Naruto because they were running. And Naruto sees them and says, "Hey, what are you doing?" As he sees them carrying grass, he says, "What are you doing? Put her down." He says, "What are you going to do about it, kid? I'll kill you." And he says, "I'd like to see you try." As Naruto thought they were just going to back off. But Naruto didn't know that they would be that brutal. They stabbed Naruto in the shoulder. Naruto falling to the ground, crying. As then Naruto screaming, "Help!" People in the village hear this. Some of them go to the Hokage, and some of them go to help Naruto. When they get to Naruto's shoulder is just, it hurts. You can even see his bones. But we do not show that. But yeah, as then they get him to the hospital. Everybody, the word spreads around fast. What I mean by that is that people get to know that what happened fast. They eventually get Hinata back to the village, and Naruto still in the hospital. 2 months later, Naruto's arm finally heals. Naruto his stuff was broken in, and plus they had to do some things that I don't know what to say because I do not want to get demonetized. Yeah. But he got his arm fixed up. It's a bandage around it's like a bandage around his shoulder or whatever. Like, I don't know how a bandage around somebody's shoulder would work, but just try to picture it in your head. Everybody looks at Naruto like, dang, as the Naruto, he cries a little bit because he hears some people say, oh, look at that kid, he's freaky. It's Naruto. It's not, but it says he hears Goku in his head. Now, that's not an actual picture of Goku, that's his Sage of Six Paths form. Now, yes, we will get into that soon, but he hears a voice in his head that says, don't let it get to you, kid. As he stops. And she's like, huh? And he says, oh no, I'm in your head. And she says, as Naruto thinks, and it's probably just a figment of my imagination. As he just keeps walking, and she says, I'm not a figment of your imagination. As he stops again and says, who are you? And she says, oh, my name's Goku. And she says, and I could possibly train you, maybe. And she says, and also, I found some more weird characters. As then he hears a voice in his head. This is Asta. He says, who are you calling weird? And then he says, oh, sorry. And then Natsu says, yeah, getting mad, flaming his hands. The Scorpion says, are you stealing my power? Are you stealing my power? And then Natsu says, what are you talking about? Then he makes some fire. I said, no, you're stealing my power. As then they walk up to each other, start pushing each other. I says, can you shut up? That hurts my ears. He says, we're in your head. You mean head? As he says, ears. He says, whatever. And he says, well, we can train you. We could possibly lend you our power. As Scorpion says. Scorpion then says, I will not lend such my power to this boy. I can go to different realms with this power. No. As he says, please? She says, I'll do it just because I'm basically already dead. And she says, oh, okay. And then Goku says, well, I guess we're going to have to lend you our strength. Now, y'all might be confused because Asta basically doesn't have power. But I actually will give him Asta's, like, dark magic. It's not like dark magic. It kind of is some, like, type devilish stuff. If you watch Black Clover, you know what I'm talking about. You know the witch scene where Asta just started flying around and stuff? Yeah. If you watch Black Clover, you know what I'm talking about. Just try to look up a clip or something, and you'll see what I'm talking about. That's some type of, like, dark magic. Something like that, alright? So, yeah, they lent him his powers, and Asta says, well, I really don't have powers. And she says, what are you talking about? He says, well, I kind of do have powers, but I kind of don't at the same time. He says, what do you mean? And she says, never mind. And she says, yeah, okay. As Asta pitches, as then they lend him their power. Now, Naruto's body starts changing. His arm starts getting hot, and he's wondering what this is. And also, his arm is kind of like stretching out. Okay, so his right arm is on fire. That's what I'm basically saying. His right arm hurts. Well, it's getting hot, and then his left arm is getting stretchy. Now, those are Natsu's, Scorpion's, and Luffy's power. Now, Natsu and Scorpion basically have the same power, but it's a whole bunch of different things. Naruto will actually get a chain. Basically the Uzumaki chains, but they're way stronger because they're scorpions. Wait, which chain would win out? Yeah. Oh, that just gave me. I don't know, but I'm just gonna say scorpion because she. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, he has those people's powers. As then he says, "Oh, my arm feels right." Then he looks at his arms as he sees one of them is on fire and one of them is stretching to the ground. He starts running really fast, putting the fire out, and the arm just dangles. The other arm just dangles. Then Then Luffy and Goku said at the same time, "You're gonna need a little bit of training." And school is like the academy is gonna start soon. Well, small academy, whatever you call it. Naruto says, "Well, can you teach me how to fight?" Naruto says, "Yeah, okay." As they start fighting over, not fighting. They start training. The first day, Naruto gets the control of some of the powers. He gets control of Natsu, Scorpions, and obviously Luffy's. Scorpion and Natsu basically have the same powers. That's why I keep saying their names over and over again. But yeah, he gets the hang of those. Then they teach him some moves. And 1 week later, Naruto knows how to yeet his arms out, and he knows how to control fire. Now Naruto does this cool move where he yeets his arm out and engulfs it in fire, making it sending fire at him. Now he can keep the fire on there, even though the wind is trying to put it out. But obviously, I don't think wind can put out Scorpions and Natsu's fire. Well, probably Natsu's, but not Scorpions. But anyways, yeah. So Naruto learned a couple things after a week. Now a month later, Asta and Goku have given him some power, given him some of their power as well. Naruto now has this thing when Naruto gets mad, Asta's black magic or whatever you can call it, it kind of engulfs him and he kind of goes crazy. Now, and when that rampage ends, he just falls asleep. Now this is where the crazy things start coming in. People call him a demon because of the rampages and how he just turns black. No racism, okay? I mean, the color, the hue black, okay? That's no stuff. Whatever. Okay? The hue black. That doesn't sound okay. Whatever. Okay, bro. Never mind. Yes, when he goes like that, people call him a demon. Naruto doesn't mind this because he gets it. Now we do another one with time skip. Naruto has learned Ki Blast. He knows how to use Ki Blast. He knows how to do the Ki Blast move now. His Ki Blast is pretty strong, but it's not strong as Goku's. Yep. Okay. And he has some more control of the black magic. Sometimes he can still go on rampages. People still call him a demon, even though sometimes when he gets mad, he doesn't go on that rampage the same way he used to do. Now we time skip 1 more month later. Naruto, he has full control over Natsu, Scorpion, and Luffy's power. He has control over those three. He doesn't know how to do really cool combat moves. Now Asta, he has control over. He has some control over it. And Goku, he only learned one more move. Now, I actually forgot the name of this, but you know when he just put his hand back and go Kami, ha. Yeah. I actually forgot the name of that. I'm pretty sure it's not Kami ha, but yeah, if it is, then that's kind of weird. Yeah, but I'm not saying nothing. But yeah, he knows that move now. His is strong, just not Goku strong. You know, yeah. Now we time skip until Naruto's first day of school. Now when Naruto gets to school, nobody really calls him a demon or anything. Cause now Naruto knows how to keep control over his power. And now when Naruto gets mad, he just scares people with it. He doesn't really do anything. Now he has injured a couple people when he went on the rampage mode, but they have gotten out of the hospital and got over it. But everybody is wondering where Naruto's stroke of power just occurred, as well as the third Hokage. People have been asking the third Hokage, has he trained him? And the third Hokage has always declined and said no. Eventually, Danzo sent some Ambu out to do a 24-hour watch on Naruto. But they haven't really noticed anything but some weird powers of his. Which are these 5 powers? Now they have reported this back to Danzo, and Danzo has told the third Hokage. He wants to keep the third Hokage's trust and all of that. Now the third Hokage has asked him about his arm and why is it always bandaged up. He says, Danzo just says, well, it's a new style I would like to go with. And plus, I had an injury with my arm. I just said, oh, okay. He was just, the just wonders, but he really doesn't do anything about it. And he's curious about Naruto. So he wants to do a test on Naruto. He wants some Ambu to go get Naruto and take some DNA test. Basically, just knock out Naruto and take him to a place and take his DNA. But yeah, Naruto is going to his first day of school. When he gets there, everybody doesn't really realize him. They just look at him and stuff. You know, not really kids. Kids really didn't make friends. But he ran into 3 kids who were like the bullies, I guess. And this is his first day, by the way. Now, Naruto has actually... This is his first day being there, but... Naruto was supposed to go to school like a week ago. He just has been slacking off training. So he runs into some kids. These kids say, what are you watching next time, punk, as they punch Naruto. As Naruto gets kind of mad, he doesn't go on a rampage or anything. He just punches one with a fire fist, giving a burn on their face. Not a 3rd degree burn though. It's just a burn. Get him as then they run at Naruto. As everybody looks at them, as Naruto extends his arm, punching them in the face, knocking them out. As everybody looks at him just weirdly. As Naruto goes into all full black form. Bro, bro, you know what I'm saying. If any of y'all keep saying like that, if y'all report me anything, my fault, but like, bro. He goes, I'm gonna just call it demon form because he goes demon form. And he just scares all the people off. Then everybody just leaves him alone. Naruto is kind of mad. As then Haruka says, well, I guess we have a new student today. Hey, come introduce yourself. Naruto comes out and says, my name is Naruto the Weirdo. Then everybody starts laughing. Iruka says, "Say your real name." He says, "My name is Naruto Uzumaki." When Iruka hears this, I'm gonna say people are more smart in this because I don't know how people didn't realize this, but if his name was Uzumaki, and I'm not sure if this is true or not, and Kakushino was the last Uzumaki, I'm pretty sure. I'm not entirely sure. Then how didn't they figure this out? Now, Ruko figuring this out, he calls the fourth Hokage. As the fourth Hokage says, Ruko, you figured out. I didn't know it will be that easy. Now this is my universe, I do what I want. But yeah. But anyways, Naruto says, okay. As the Naruto just goes sit down. As the Sasuke is just sitting down right next to him. And then you basically know what's happened. And Sakura busting the door. And basically the same thing happens in canon. But this time Naruto doesn't get up all his face. He just says, I don't care, you can have this shit. Then Naruto, he stretches out his arms. He extends his arms. And he kind of like makes a hole in the ceiling, grabbing onto the ceiling. And he goes into a demon form and starts flying with the demon wings or whatever. Then everybody's looking at this as well as Ruka, amazed and in shock, as they're wondering what this is. As then Naruto gets down, and Sasuke says, "Whoa!" Sasuke thinks in his head, "This guy must be strong." Then we're gonna do a 3-year time skip. Naruto's now 8, as well as the rest of the people. Naruto has made some friends and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, so one day Naruto walks in the class. Naruto's just bored. Now, Naruto wears these different outfits one day. Sometimes he wears Scorpion outfit, which is not that flashy. Sometimes he wears Natsu's, and sometimes he wears Luffy's. And sometimes he wears Asta fit. Now, my friend Hiro couldn't actually make pics up that would look like Asta fusion with Naruto, and as well as Goku, so he just did that. But yeah, just imagine Goku's fit and Asta's fit on Naruto, not at the same time, but at different times. Now today Naruto is wearing this. Now Naruto does have the pure abs, yes. Naruto just walks in. And he sits next to Sasuke. Then obviously the same thing happens. What happened 3 years ago? As then Ino and Sakura bust open the door. As then they said the same thing as they said 3 years ago, saying, move away from Sasuke, get out. See, as Naruto says, I'm tired of this. I have probably made 5 dents in the wall just to move out of the sea. Now next time you come here, I will rip off your shoulder. As this kind of scares her because this kind of scares them because Naruto's arm, he has a fist out, and Naruto's arm is engulfed in blackness. Oh my god. In demon form. And then he says, okay. Then Sasuke says he actually made that much dents in the wall. As he looks up, seeing 4 holes in the wall. He's like, yep, definitely. Seeing 5 holes in the wall, saying, yep, definitely 5. Sasuke says, hey, Naruto. And she says, yeah, whatever. What's up? He says, yeah, what's up? And she says, how did you gain such power. As he says, you don't need to know that yet. Now we go to Sasuke's perspective. It's the end of the day. Sasuke is walking home. Sasuke opens the door. Now he just sees blood splatter, and he runs. He runs to see what it was. Then he sees Itachi right there killing his father. Now, then Itachi sees this, as then he puts him in a I'm pretty sure it's called a Tsukiyomi. I'm not sure. It's a Tsukiyomi or what is it called? Whatever it is. But yeah, he puts him in that, and he just sees Itachi killing him. As then he also hears a voice. He also hears Itachi's voice in his head saying, "Hate me, hate me." And then Sasuke goes, just sits there crying on the floor, basically half of the day. Then the next day to school, Naruto gets chopped in the neck, falling down. Naruto doesn't know what this is. His eyes widen as he falls to the ground. Naruto tries not to let this happen, stretching out his arm, touching a pole. Now, his hand is around the pole, but it's not such a strong grip because he got knocked out. So his hand just falls. As his hand is just stretched out, Naruto wakes up, and he's in a tube, as in like a needle is coming to poke him. As Naruto just does, Naruto key blast the needle, like exploding the needle. And then he also just key blasts the tube, getting it out. Now he sees some Ambu there. Then he says, who are you? He says, who are you? Oh no, he's awoke. As then they start running. Naruto extends his arms, pulling them both back. As then he kicks one and says, who are you? And tell me who you work for, or I'll kill you. She says, I work for the Leaf. Yes. What Ambu team do you work for? She says, I cannot tell you, that is classified. I said, well, say goodbye to your life. He lies and says Danzo's because he doesn't want Naruto to get mad at the third Hokage. He says Danzo, huh? And then he punches the guy, knocking him out. Then Naruto runs to the third Hokage, telling him this. As the third Hokage is like, oh no. As then the third Hokage says, okay, Naruto, what are you gonna do? He says, kill him. As then he says, wait, no, Naruto. He says, hold on, man. He says, don't do that. He says, no, I'm going to go do it. It's Naruto. He gets out of there. Now, I'm not sure if this is like, I really don't want to say this, because some of y'all might trash me. Well, you know how like Goku kinda be flying when he fighting? Like, you know what I'm talking about. Naruto is kinda doing that. As he makes it to, the place, makes it to Danzo's place. As when he gets there, busting open the door. Danzo is alerted by this as well. Ambu. So all Ambu run at Naruto. As Naruto does some type of Madara war type stuff. You know when Madara was taking down all of Shinobi? He kind of does that. Naruto just jumps in the air, like taking out about like 10 people, 10 Ambu. He puts on an Ambu mask and starts walking. As he also put on an Ambu outfit. As then he walks into Danzo's office and says, Lord Danzo. Then he's trying to make a voice as he's like, Lord Danzo. As then Danzo says, yes, Naruto. And then Naruto takes off the mask and said, you figured out, huh? And then Danzo screams, sigh. As then, a tiger comes in back to come, like a tiger comes, about to grab Naruto. Naruto sets it on fire, and then Sai coming in trying to punch Naruto. Naruto dodging and then jumping at Danzo, kicking him, putting his head against the wall. And then Naruto says, he'll die. Or never mind, I'll get out of here. And then Danzo sees something. He sees that Naruto's hand is kind of acting weird. It's glowing. Now this is what it's glowing, a light blue, a reddish blue. It's glowing a reddish blue, and a chain is appearing. A chain is just running. As a chain is made, as Naruto just grabs it. And then Naruto says, Kame, Kame, huh? And it's a whole bunch of chains just start shooting out with fire on them. Now this is pretty cool. It's something that is made up. It kind of like shoots chains that are on fire with with like a kami hot aspect where it's like the whatever it is. Now that's happening as it just sets the place on fire. As Danzo's like, Sai! As Sai is gone, bruh. Sai didn't dipped. Sai out of there. Naruto says, also, I want to see one more thing. As he says, I think I'll see that arm. As he rips Danzo's arm off with the bandage on it, as he starts walking out. As then he just walks out with it. As then he feels something squishy. He says, I don't know what this is, but I don't care. As then he gets out. He goes back to the third Hokage, pitting the arm on his table. Then he says, what happened? Naruto, what did you do? Naruto says, I don't care. Naruto just rips the bandage off. He just did it because he did it for no reason. And also, he wanted to see what was under the bandage because he felt something squishy. As then he sees a whole bunch of Sharingans. As then the third Hokage is actually kind of happy about this because he figured out who was the master of the Uchiha massacre, but he kind of regrets it as well. And because they kind of just lost a council member. And if you don't know, the current Hokage, and if a council member dies, or if they can't serve time for if they injured and they gotta go to the hospital, the Hokage has to take over them permanently or temporarily, depending on the situation. Now the third Hokage is happy and kind of mad at the same time because he has to take Danzo's spot. Then he says, time for a new Hokage. Now, this will add a little bit more aspect to the story because, another Hokage is coming very fast. Now, this probably will be an hour long, depending on what I want to talk about. And by the way, I might just cry my eyes out. Some of y'all might be like, why? And when y'all hear it, y'all gonna be like, bro, shouldn't you be happy instead of sad? But I actually have made a promise to you. Now, currently I looked at my subscribers, and we're currently at 190. Now, y'all might be like, shouldn't you be happy about that? No, because I actually made a promise to you guys. I said, if we could hit 200 subs before my birthday, which is on the 9th of February, which is in 13 days, and that's not a long time from now. That's like literally a week. That's like literally a week and 2 weeks, but take away 1 day, which will basically mean, don't make sense, but you know what I'm talking about. In 13 days. Now, some of y'all might be saying that you should be happy, but I actually made a promise to you guys where I would be doing 6 things, and I actually added a couple more things. Now, one of them, my friend, one of the guys who helped me out with this what if, he said, I want to hear you freestyle. Now, yes, this is one of the things I have to do is freestyle. I have to make an edit, and I have to do other things. Now, if you want to hear all of these things, go to my video, what if Deku was the reincarnation of One Punch Man? Go watch that, and then you can just skip to the end and you can hear it. But, yes, that's all I wanted to talk about. And by the way, I was ending the video off the what if here anyways. So, peace. I'm just kidding. This might be like an hour long. Coming on my thing. No. I'm getting this to at least an hour. Cause like it's kind of like this is kind of a special. But yeah, what were we? I'm pretty sure we were talking about. I'm pretty sure what were we talking about? Oh, let me recollect my thoughts. I'm pretty sure we were talking about what is it? About the Hokage having to get replaced when a council member dies or is in the hospital. And hold it, I have to do something real quick. And yeah, but anyways, there was I think I was talking about the hospital thing and whatever. But yeah, now this will add a little bit more aspect. Now we go to Jiraiya's point of view. Jiraiya gets a call from the Hokage, well basically one of the council members now. And then he says, could you go get Tsunade? She said, so why? And Jiraiya says, why? I says, we need another Hokage. He says, what are you talking about? I'm a council member now. She says, what happened? And she says, well, we figured out that Danzo got killed. I said, by who? One of our own village. And she says, wait, what? She says, oh, wait, is that villager getting executed? No, because Danzo actually started. He was actually the mastermind behind the Jihad massacre. Well, Johnny's and this person don't need to be under like execution. Well, that is the Hokage decision. It was my decision. It might seem way better though. Well, okay. Then obviously he said, then obviously Jiraiya says, well, I'm gonna need a little bit of help. I says, well, I have one person. And he's actually the person who killed Danzo. She says, wait, what? She says, why would I want to go with him? She says, well, I'm saying on to you because you're going to be a little bit shocked when you see who it is. Then, Naruto obviously meets up with Jiraiya, and she says, are you Jiraiya? He says, yes I am. Who are you? I said, who are you? Did it get? I said, okay, I'm not going to. She says, well, seems like it's to me. Don't got a headband here. He says, oh yeah, about that. I don't need a headband to be strong. She says, oh, true. He says, well, what do you want? And he says, I'm just going to get the Hokage with you. She says, wait, you killed Danzo? She says, Oh yeah, that scumbag. Yeah. Why was this? Oh, you really don't need to hear about the story, but let's go. As then we time skip to when they meet up with Tsunade. Tsunade says why, the same thing as Canon, basically. Then she says, well, then Naruto suggests if I could beat you in a fight, then 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 you have to be the Kage. Then Jiraiya says, are you crazy? This is a signing. You can't possibly be here. You're just a kid. Just, uh, old people like you will never understand this. I'm not old. Says, you look about 60. Says, as he grits his teeth, letting out a scoff. Says, Then Naruto says, then Tsunade and him go outside. Naruto starts flying. Well, he goes demon mode and starts flying. And what? Then Naruto he extends his arm, picking her up. As then he he he, he why can't I talk? He sends like a fireball at her, and it hits her because she really couldn't dodge it because she was in the air. But that was actually a setup one. He says, I expect that. And then he kicks behind him. And then Jiraiya is confused by this because he knows that it's actually nobody behind him. And then Naruto starts spinning insanely fast. It's like a drill. Then Naruto starts to go down, kind of like making a drill in the ground. Now this doesn't make a big of a hole. Naruto actually learned this move because he is really, really fast and he has some really strong force. So it kind of sent him flying on it. Well, not flying, but kind of sent him really fast. Now, actually, none of them taught him this. Naruto just came up with it by himself. I'm talking about, the guys in his head, the people in the text. Yeah, nobody taught him about that, and they're pretty freaked out because they never saw him use that move before. Nobody has even seen that move. But he was wondering why he crashed on the ground anyways. He crashed on the ground because Tsunade was kind of hiding, just trying to analyze Naruto's power. Naruto kind of like teleports. He didn't teleport, but he kind of vanished. He kind of did teleport. He teleports behind Tsunade and he kicks her as she says, I guess that means I win. She says, allow it. And then she says, you got lucky, you know that? And she says, I don't consider beating you luck, but yeah, okay. And then Tsunade scoffs. Then Jiraiya finally realizes what just happened. And he's astonished. As he's just now realizing that those weren't regular jutsus and stuff like that. Well, hold up, I gotta do something real quick. Cause this is yeah. But yeah, he's just astonished. Now the time skip a couple more hours later, they finally get there, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. Naruto goes to train, all that stuff, and all that. No, gonna do a time skip. Now you know we gotta do a time skip. Yeah, so we do a time skip. Now the time skip is when obviously they announce teams. Naruto is not the smartest one, but he's the strongest one. Now if this doesn't make sense, but I don't care. Naruto is pretty smart, but he pays attention when he wants to in school, Like, he knows basic chakra and, chakra natures and stuff like that. Naruto really doesn't care about none of that because he really doesn't use it. Naruto is not as, you know, slow. Well, not as dumb as he's in canon. But he's not as dumb, but he's not as. Yeah, he's just not as dumb. Naruto is pretty smart at this. No, I actually want to really get this to an hour. But yeah. So they're announcing teams right now. Okay. Team 7. Uchiha Sasuke. No, I mean Sasuke Uchiha. Okay, I'm about to just start saying the names backwards. Okay. Uchiha Sasuke. Oh my god. I really don't want to say this, but Haruno Sakura. And Uzumaki Naruto. Naruto is just like, not a bad combo. But really a fangirl? Sasuke's like, oh. Sasuke is not as dull now because he knows that Itachi really had no choice. Cause he knows about about Danzo now because his third Hokage told him about it. So Sasuke is not as mad about stuff, but he's still kind of mad at his brother for listening to Danzo. No, they say Hataki Kakashi, and then we time skip when they talking on that whatever they were talking on. Nah, so Kakashi says, well, you have to say your name, your dislikes, your likes, and your goals. Then he points at Sasuke. Sasuke just saying, my name is Uchiha Sasuke. Then he says, I guess I have a Uchiha. Look, I didn't know that. And then he says, my likes are. I really don't have a lot of likes. My dislikes are. Really don't know. My goals are. I guess I don't have a goal either. Maybe be the greatest Uchiha who ever lived. Then, okay, you. Then force the Sakura. Then she says, my name is Haruno Sakura. My likes are. And she starts forcing looking at Sasuke. And then she says, my dislikes are. And she really just looks at Naruto. Naruto seeing this and says, you got a problem with me? And then she says, no. And then she says, oh, that's what I thought. And then she says, whatever. Her dream was to be married with Sasuke, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. And Naruto. I think first Naruto is not just his. My name is Monkey Naruto. My likes are ramen, fighting, sparring, training, challenges. My dislikes are annoying people. Then he points to Sakura. Also, I have one more like cool people. Not like cool, but like chill people as he puts his hand over Sakura's head, pointing at Sasuke. And then he says, "Oh, my dislikes are. I really don't have that much dislikes." Then he says, "My goal is to be greater than my father." Now, Naruto actually knows that his father is the fourth Hokage because the third Hokage told him that. He says, "I want to be a greater Hokage than my dad, the fourth Hokage." Now, nobody else knows this except some people in the village because a rumor has been spreading. But not a lot of people know this in the village. I'm going to say a quarter of people know this in the village. Now, if they're surprised by this, he says, "Oh, yeah, that's it." As he says, "Also, I want to put the Namikaze clan back in order and start start a new era of the Namikaze clan." Would you call it era? I just shut up. As Kakashi says, okay. Then he says, "Hey, blah blah blah, meet me here." Then he says, "Okay." Sasuke and Naruto start training. They training together, I guess you could say. Then they say, then they both think in their heads, "Why do we have to get her?" And then Naruto says, "Hey, why do we have to get her on the team, man? Like whenever she sparred, she didn't even win a fight. I know, like basically the whole school, all of the girls in the school could beat her. I don't think I ever saw her win one match." And then Naruto says, "True." I mean, Sasuke says true. As he says, Sakura is actually spying on him. As she's hearing this, and then they hear a sniffle as Naruto says, "Yeah, I just wanted to say that because I knew she was here." And then he says, "Just kidding, but why are you here anyways?" And then they hear footsteps getting farther away. They hear like running footsteps getting farther away from them. As he says, I guess she's running home. Very funny. Then Sasuke says, "Very funny." He says, "You know what? I'll let her pass this thing. I'm gonna say," he says, "You think we should let her pass it?" And she says, "What?" Alright, she says, "I actually know this test." I actually know the test. She says, "Well, I don't know it. What?" Kakashi told me, or Sensei told me to tell you, and I'm just not remembering it. He says that there will be two bells, and that we need to get those bells. She says, "Wait, two?" And she says, "Yeah, I think I'll just give her my bell." And she says, "Wait, why?" And she says, "It's only two bells." He says, wait, how does that make sense if it's only two bells?" And she says, I'm pretty sure he also said the person who doesn't get a bell loses himself and goes back to the academy. I guess I'll go back to the academy. She can win. She can do this. She's putting up ear quotes as she says. And then Sasuke says, "Don't you think that's a little harsh? She can probably die, dude." I never thought about that, really. But she has you on her side, so I doubt that. And then we time skip to the next day. They go there, as then Kakashi makes it there on time this time. Then it gets started. Now, Naruto hears Kakashi whisper "start." And then he runs. At Kakashi, punching him. Kakashi says it didn't even start yet. And he says, "You never said that. I heard you say start." Cause then Kakashi gets he gets a smirk under his face, under his own mask or whatever. Yeah, under his mask. He says, "Come on, lad." Then Naruto punches Kakashi. Kakashi's spinning around very fast. Naruto extends his hand down. It's going down, then it goes up, grabbing the bells very slowly. Naruto pulling back his arm, putting them in his pocket. Kakashi says, "You already have the bells, don't you?" And he says, "Oh man, yeah, I do." How quick. That's then he says, "Well, who are you going to give it to?" Then Naruto says, "They need it more than I do." As then he throws the bells to Sakura and Sasuke. Sasuke says, "Thanks." And he says, "No problem." And he says, "Well, you pass." And he says, "Yeah, I'll be going to the academy now." She says, "Actually, you pass as well." She says, "Wait, what are you talking about?" And she says, "This was a test. This was a teamwork test. And you actually risk yourself just so that I can get it." And she says, "Oh, cool." And then this will I'll be ending it off. It's not an hour, but I'll make it an hour. I will make it an hour. I will make it an hour. But I'm just going to keep talking while I'm playing this game because I'm kind of trash at it and I really want to get past it. Because I've never been past it, but yeah, anyway. But yeah, anyway. So after that, it's just the web. But then I go home. Naruto's kind of bored. Naruto calls Sasuke and says, "Hey Sasuke, you want to do some training?" Sasuke says, "I have nothing else to do." Says, "Cool." And then they go training. Then they go out and start training. Then they hear some bushes. Then they wonder what this is. And then a stray dog comes out. And they're like, you think we... never mind, I got it. And then they go... Like, why can I never get any trouble? But yeah, they go pick up the dog. Then a dog transforms. It's a human. And then says, "Oh." As then the human or / the dog starts talking, saying, "Haha, I'm just playing. I'm actually a dog." And he says, "Huh?" And then Naruto's just confused by this. And this is actually Naruto's dream. Naruto's sleeping as Naruto just says, "Must be dreaming. Am I dumb?" He says, "Hey Sasuke, can you see this?" And he says, Sasuke says, "Yeah." Naruto says, "Oh, whatever." And then Naruto says, "Oh, whatever." Hey, yo, can you see this? Because I'm kind of tripping, yo. Okay. What the fuck? I'm scared. Yeah, I'm scared. Yep, I'm scared. Bro, hold up. I'm scared. He has the same hair and the same name as me. And the same colors. Yo, what? I was just kind of... Wait, and it also says it's one player in it, even though it's two. So that's kind of creepy. I'm kind of... What? It says there's 3 people in here. What the heck, man? This is a game, right, bro? This is not serious, right? This is not fun. What? When I joined, you had the same hair, the same color. I'm not. I couldn't do that. I have to leave. That didn't scare the peeping daylight out of me. I could have stayed in that server, but I knew I was about to get hacked or something, bro. Like, God, like, what was that? That was kind of creepy. Like, yeah, I kind of don't even want to continue the what if. Yeah, but anyways, I actually forgot what I was doing because that's kind of crazy. Oh yeah, we were talking about having a dream. Naruto just wakes up from a dream and Naruto goes back to sleep, and then well, he wakes up. The alarm is actually his alarm is going off. Naruto says, oh no, I don't even think I got sleep. He's confused how, like, why he woke up. I was like, well, why did he wake up in the middle of the night? All that. Well, I feel like this is oh yeah, but yeah, he's like, then he was confused. He could name his own with this day. But then he remembers that he has to go on a mission today. Actually, he's about to go on a mission. Now, I'm actually going to end it off here, so you can just click off the video, or you can just watch this gameplay. Either one is fine. Or you can just watch the gameplay or anything. I'm going to be talking whatever. Can I get him with it? Okay, can I get him with it? Can I get somebody with this, bro? Okay, that's great. Or no. Dang it, I don't think I got anything with it. I would have if somebody said no. If I got first car, everybody got first car. It's a common sense. I'm not dumb. Now I know I was trying to dip and jump. Yeah. I was just kind of like, so fast. Kill me already. Swipe X. Come on, answer my question. I'm bored and midday and so I guess no one says. Whatever. Ha 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 ha. I'm gonna give y'all a little spoiler by the ones who stayed. That was a mission. Yeah. Easy crap. I hate coach. Come on, you're do something with you. Please stop. You're irritating. Okay, comes that way. Okay, I'm not sure about that. Are you sure about that? You're following me. No reason. What is this done? What? Pretty sure. Yep. I think I might be dumb. I don't know. Yeah, I'm dumb. That's it. The dummy. Oh. Why did people actually vote her? Like, that's the dumbest reason. You said because they were following me. Oh my god, they're about to kill me. Oh my god, I forgot. They got his hands. I'm dumb. I'm trying to break the ankles. They can see me. Okay, I didn't get killed. Okay, bro, look at the task. How? I think that's all of me. I'm not okay. That is console over here. I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13. Upload dad. Don't kill me, please. Crewmate and Gabby. 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 Crewmate Gabby. Crewmate Gabby. Okay, I'm about to go real quick. Crewmate or Gabby, I said. Oh, I got something. 10061. Ooh, self-reporter. What? He stopped the reactor. He's dumb. Why? What was the point of that? Wait, I was looking at O2. Bro, is this guy hello? He that slow of a typer? I'm surprised nobody said self-report yet. I'm surprised nobody didn't say self-report yet. I'm just surprised. And usually says it like that, but like, come on, he's not saying nothing. Report it. Don't y'all think that's sus because he's the one who literally said who reported. Sometimes I don't understand people's logic. He said who reported. He reported the body. Oh, bye bye. Hey. But I don't think nobody voted him for it. That's that because being the imposter. Wait, is crewmate dead? Crewmate's not dead, so. Did they even do tasks? Can you skip crewmate? Or do whatever? Too thick to vent. Well, one of the imposters are hot. Why would he say who vented? Now, why would you leave? How are you gonna kill me when you leave? Why are people gonna vent? I actually thought my screen was flat for a couple seconds. I was like, what a wait, huh? Wait, is my screen cracked because I died? Oh, that's my. I'm gonna make a mystery video. Just swipe in a card. Just swipe in a card. If y'all do y'all task, I'm gonna be mad at y'all. I am the closest guardian. Hey, get out of here. Get out of here. Out. 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 Out of here. I was not the imposter because I was killed. Yes, I was using. I ending the video. Just kidding. I'm gonna leave the game because I'm gonna get an imposter. I'll come out when I get an imposter. So I think we're all